Welcome back to London's overbuilt but very beautiful train station. We're about to take Via for the first time. Well, it's been on Via for the first time, but
I've been on Via 3 times, so this is for the 4th time.
Okay. He doesn't have duration or expertise, and he's not like Paul or Jeb who can do this with ease. And now it's apparently too late to abort, so it's apparently a trip report. We decided that London, despite its flaws today,
better than New London.
Yes, and a city on the upswing. It has like one street that's nice, but like there are others that could potentially be nice. This block could become something cool. We're not going to Toronto today. We're going to Windsor because, well, we're going to Detroit and then there's a bus from Windsor. It'll be a whole thing. So had we gotten business class, we could have sat in the business lounge salon, which I'm honestly impressed there's even one here, but well, it's okay. So this side has fewer people, but this side only boards London to Toronto. This is going to be London to Windsor, and we'll board through that door, I guess. Get here, here, or here. Arrive as icky, icky, ooh, icky. The station has Wi-Fi, which is very nice for people who have US phone plans and don't have a phone plan in Canada. That's cool. But you are required to wait in here. You can't wait on the platform, which I guess is kind of an Amtrak thing too.
We'll be arriving in London shortly. All passengers bound for Glencoe Channel Windsor will board from the left-hand side at gate A.
Do we have assigned seats?
Yes.
Okay. So Via assigns you a seat.
Which I hate.
Also note the baggage weigher, because they do actually weigh your baggage on Via.
Via train number 71 from Oshawa, Toronto, Oakville, Aldershot,
I mean, we don't really care where it's coming from, but oh well.
What if you're picking someone up?
I guess.
Passengers en route to Glencoe, Chatham, and Windsor.
What type of coach is that?
A Pullman?
Is it like insanely old? Thanks.
One for car 1 or car 3, guys. Straight ahead, car 4 is next one.
What car are we? Who built the car?
Refurbished by.
Oh, gender neutral bathroom, women's room. I'm gonna use the overhead to put my bag in. This is very nice. This is very big. The plugs are in between the seats. That's nice. Better than Amtrak. These things come down. I like how they have the individual foldy folds at the tables. That's always nice. A little cup holder here. I will note this table doesn't seem to have a menu, unfortunately. Maybe we can see if we can grab one from somewhere else. Here's the emergency. Yep. Cool. They also have it European style where you have your own trash bags that you then throw out when you get off. See if there's a menu over there.
Menu shot, right now you're looking at the menu shot.
We're halfway through the trip, and we are 5 minutes behind schedule. We're estimated to arrive in Glencoe at 9:45, Chatham at 10:24, and Windsor at 11:14. Welcome all who have boarded in London. Have your tickets ready for validation. Attention s'il vous plaît, on est au mi-point du chemin.
There's no one behind me, so I want to test out the recline on the seat.
Okay. Wow.
It comes out at the bottom too.
Yeah, that's.
Wow. And it like actually goes back quite a ways. This is a nice seat. Like it's not thick. It's not thick like an Amtrak seat, but it's like it's very comfortable. This is what Amtrak should be doing on its new coaches. Like this is great. The Thames. The other thing is that this has like headresties, but they're less like stark.
Dominant.
Yeah. So they like exist, like they're helpful for letting you lean against something, but they're also not preventing you from kind of going back like this.
Oh, these are old.
How old are they? Acquired from Amtrak. Wow.
So they were built in 1947.
1947.
Older than you? Barely. Originally built by the Bud car.
Notably, the seat checks are sticky notes that they hang on to the overheads. for anyone who cares about seat checks.
Oh, yeah, they're upgrading to 6 RDCs.
Connecting to the Wi-Fi here. Via Rails Wi-Fi, accept and connect.
We are going 80.
Wow. I mean, that's not bad.
No. You can't multitask?
Alright, I'll multitask. Just taking out his little game that we're gonna play.
My little game. We're gonna play a board game like I did every Wednesday for 2 years.
I would ask that you're gonna
Hang on,
the
cart's coming.
What kind of snacks do you have?
The snacks, we have some chips, Doritos, Lay's, Pringles. Also have some chocolate bars, almonds, cashews, cookies, banana bread, hummus, and then I have some sandwiches as well.
Turkey sandwich sounds good, actually.
Sandwich, for sure. We also have a ham and cheese croissant over falafel wrap.
Ooh, I'll go turkey. So yeah, as we just saw, there's no cafe car on Via. You just kind of, the car comes around and you get a little turkey sandwich.
And it's Via branded. It's not like they.
Oh,
like
yeah,
it came
right.
From the commissary, not from. The,
Good point. Best before April 18th. April 15th. Hang on, this was like $9 Canadian. I guess that's okay. That's like Amtrak prices.
Do I want to film this? No. Will I? Sure.
Alright, ready?
oh, it's a Toronto.
Weird bread. I think Amtrak's menu is better. This is also cool. This is pretty awful upon further bites. Another sandwich update. I got to like the kind of filling aioli mayonnaise thing bit, and that's making it a lot better. It's like less dry now. So averaging out to a solid 5 out of 10.
What is this?
I thought this was just being neurotic, but the train gave it to us.
Being what?
Neurotic.
Oh, it sounded like a different.
No, this is really nice. So I should use this before. I guess I'll use it after. You know what's really funny about this is that it feels so much more legit than our GO train ride because we're actually just going fast through the farmland. Like it doesn't feel like we're on some like 50s train. Well, I say that we literally are on a 50s train, but the speed betrays that thought. Discovered a second handle down here, and it just moves the bottom out without reclining the top, so you can kind of move closer to the table, or like give yourself a little more room without having to bug the people behind you. These are well-designed seats. I'm really impressed. It's kind of funny how it's like you're in the middle of nowhere and then it just becomes suburbs. We're about to get our main street. Oh, look at that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Caboose. Old station building. Oh, so now this is the Via station I always expect. Like a dirt parking lot, a tiny, tiny little shelter, and that's about it. The platform's done already, so you have to be in a really specific car to get off here.
If only they assigned cars with the train.
Oh, so if you're going to Glencoe, do they just give you a Glencoe car? Oh, that's kind of clever, actually. Here's the wipe.
That is alcohol free. It uses benzoyl chloride.
Cool.
Your attention, please. We've taken a siding track and have slowed down. We're waiting for oncoming Via Train 72 to pass. They have the right of way. We're expecting them to be by us in about 5 minutes.
This is amazing communication, like better than Amtrak once again. We just had them meet and I missed it.
And that had the former British Railways equipment.
Oh, I started filming when we got into a town. That's fun. It's just some little town. Okay, wait, I'm gonna wait till it gets like rural again.
I'm gonna wait 10 seconds.
Yeah, exactly.
Trailhead. So you're going that way. So you're gonna leave. And then.
We're coming into Chatham. Huh. This is a nice little station building. There's actually an inside. Look at that.
Really?
Wow. It said 97 if you couldn't see. Gee, I was wondering why Windsor was so close in terms of time. I guess it's because of that. It just goes really fast. So that's Lake St. Clair, just water like right there. Oh, wow. Whoa. Yeah, this is really cool. We're going along a canal at one point that I think might have gotten, and I might steal his footage for that.
Now it's my turn. I'm gonna go 2 leaves. You're up.
Alright, I just want to see this river. Yeah. Just finished our game. The lights are turning on. We're gonna do a quick bathroom review. So it's gender neutral women. We're gonna do gender neutral Oh, you can't really knock, can you? Because it's carpeted. I was hoping it's unlocked. Okay. Ooh. That smells. Very shiny toilet. I mean, it's a nice bathroom actually. It's got a changing table. Just yeah.
Please remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop in the terminal. Be sure to retrieve all personal belongings before leaving the train.
All right, we made it. Oh, here's the regular seats look like. They're the tray tables. And you've got some little like bits there that hold stuff. As we head out, here's some more stuff. So there's a lot of luggage space, which is really nice to have. Some nice artwork on the wall. A sink. Wow. Can anyone use this? That's awesome. More luggage space, like way more than Amtrak has. It really does feel like a vintage train when you're in the vestibule like this. Thank you. Ah, Windsor. Oh wow, so it's 4 departures a day on this line, which, you know, not amazing, but not terrible. We got a currency exchange because there's a bus to the US from here. And then a very, very nice station. This is huge. It feels like the main stations on Via are really nice, and then like all the other ones are kind of terrible, but like this is amazing. This is better than a lot of Amtrak stations. There's a little business center in here with desks and outlets. The station has Wi-Fi, there's vending machines, there's ticket offices. It's a nice little library. It's a hockey hall of fame in Toronto, I guess. You've got a little cafe that's permanently closed. Bathrooms, a water bottle filler, I'm using that. This is the baggage claim, there's pay phones, parking payment. Quite a big parking lot, plus EV chargers, plus bike racks. The station is not that close to downtown, but it's really nice. And then I think that's the Detroit skyline down there, which is wild that, you know, there's a Via sign right here. We're still in Canada.
So, was that like a turn bird? Was that something too just left? No. It was moving out of the state, yeah.
Alright, well now I'll do the post-mortem. Whoa, I need a haircut. Alright, we're gonna do a little head-to-head between Amtrak's Northeast Regional and Via Rail's Corridor. First category is frequency. This is an easy win for Amtrak. Between Boston and New York, you're gonna get about 10 trains a day at the worst, but there's always going to be more trains south of New York serving major cities along the way. On Via Rail, the most frequent city pair, Toronto to Ottawa, is going to get 8 trains a day, but the others are less, so that's worse. I'll also note that Amtrak is quite a bit faster than Via Rail, even though Via Rail did exceed expectations in terms of speed. Next is the seat, which to me is a win for Via by far. I mean, the M-Fleet seats on Amtrak are really nice, but Via Rail's seats, at least in the Bud car, was a very, very nice seat. Super comfortable, and it shows that modern seats can be really, really nice. Okay, next is food. This is going to Amtrak, because Via Rail has the cart that comes around, which it's nice to have service delivered right to your seat, but just the timing, you never know when the cart's gonna come around next. So it's like, should I get the food now, or should I wait until the next time, but there might not be a next time. With Amtrak and the cafe car, you can just kind of go whenever you want. Plus, since it's a whole car, there's a nice menu with hot food. Via Rail, you're basically just cold snacks and really crappy cold sandwiches. Okay, onboard service. This one's a little less definitive, and I think this could change for you depending on what you prefer. Via Rail takes the airlineification of railroading to a whole new level. You've got staff everywhere, constantly kind of telling you what to do and where to go. But on the other hand, it's more personal service, I would say, and Via Rail's delay communications on board were incredibly good. I would be inclined to put the edge toward Via, but know that you'll be kind of babied a bit. And finally, price, which is an interesting one, because far out in advance, Amtrak can be way cheaper, but Amtrak jacks it way up when you're getting closer to the departure time. Whereas Via, I mean, it jacks it up too, but you're never going to get quite to that same extravagant level that Amtrak gets you. So I would call this a tie. I mean, personally, I think the far away prices matter more, but if you're booking right up to the minute, Via Rail is going to be a little cheaper. So I guess that makes this matchup a tie. So, wow, that's the least exciting way to end this. Have fun. request from Emma on Patreon to say trans rights at the end of this video. And you know what? Damn right, trans rights. And that's all that needs to be said about that.